Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Keir Starmer suddenly cares about immigration. Yes, he made a speech today, didn't he, in Glasgow. He was suddenly concerned about stopping the boats. He's going to spend 75 million on stopping the boats. He wants to set up a new border force command, or whatever he calls it, to try and stop the boats. Well, it took him long enough to do something about stopping the boats. What we want is a deterrent. We did our deterrent. It was called Rwanda. It was starting to have an effect, but since these clowns and these commies have got into government, Starmer, in his infinite wisdom, decided to cancel it. So now suddenly he cares about migration. In other words, he's starting to panic. He's beginning to panic because he knows that the people of this country have had enough of mass immigration. They don't want it anymore. We've had enough and we want it stopped. But Starmer, being Starmer, is not really too concerned about stopping immigration. He wants it to continue. He wants them to come into this country. In other words, he's gaslighting everybody. He's just making us think that he cares about stopping it, but in reality, he doesn't. He doesn't care one bit. But now he suddenly realised that the people are getting angry with him, and he's not becoming very popular, is he? He's under pressure to do something about immigration, but will he? Well, we all know he will. He's all talk. All talk. He won't do anything about it. He's a liar. All that comes out of his mouth are lies. So you don't want to believe a word he says until we actually see some proof that the boat crossings are stopping, but they won't. I mean, he says he's going to his latest buzzword is he's going to smash the gangs. Well, Keir, good luck in that. If you can stop the gangs, if you can find them to stop them, I don't think you'll be able to. For a start, you've got to try and get cooperation with the French. And we all know what they're like. They're lazy French. I mean, Macron is still bitter about us voting to leave the EU. He's still got it in for us. He doesn't like it. So I don't know what Starmer's going to do. How he's going to cooperate, get the French to cooperate. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. Macron won't take any notice of him. So I don't know how Starmer's going to stop them. I mean, all this money he's going to spend on trying to stop it, create a new border force, is just pie in the sky. Where's it all coming from? The 75 million he's promised to spend on stopping the boats. Well, we all know where it's going to come from. Taxes, isn't it? It's any wonder in last week's budget that taxes went up. That's why taxes went up, to pay for this. Besides, it won't work. Like I said, the French won't cooperate with us. They just couldn't care less about the migrants. As long as they get rid of them from France and dump them onto us, then they're quite happy. They're quite happy to see the migrants leave France and settle in this country, in the UK. So I don't know what Starmer's going to do. This will be another broken promise. It won't work. It's doomed to fail. He's just wasting money on something that's not going to work. I mean, he's trying to get all cosy with Brussels again, the EU, but they rebuffed him last week. They told him where to go. So I don't know how he's going to get cooperation to stop the migrants from coming into the country. I just don't know how he's going to do it. But like I've said, he's gaslighting to everybody. In other words, he's lying. He's lying to, he's just trying to deflect from the disastrous budget of last week. I mean, he reminds me of Tony Blair. When Tony Blair was Prime Minister, he used to, when he was in trouble, he used to bury, he used to say, today is a good day to bury bad news. And he's like, Blair used to do that. He used to try and hide bad news, and Starmer's doing the same. Yes, Starmer, I'm afraid Starmer is onto an hiding for nothing. I mean, it's any wonder that the people are angry with him. I think he's starting to panic. He's not fit to be Prime Minister. He shouldn't be Prime Minister. He shouldn't. I don't know why people voted for Labour. And of course, Rachel Reeves, the Chancellor, was on the telly yesterday morning. She said that she lied about raising taxes. So I'm afraid that this government that's all it's going to be for the next 5 years. Is lie after lie. But going back to migration, like I said, he won't stop it. It'll never be stopped. They'll just keep coming over and over, and and I think Europe, the rest of the EU, is glad to see them gone. What they're doing in the EU is I'm forcing them to leave and come over here. And of course, Commie Starmer will welcome them with open arms. He'll let them. I mean, he'll find it. I mean, I'm running out of hotels, I think. So I'm struggling to find somewhere to put them. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.